It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The tongs are back, baby. I don't know if this is the most annoying thing ever or the best ASMR you've ever heard, but only one way to find out. Okay, so I went to Magic Round last weekend and I was delighted with how many retro jerseys I saw. There were stores full of them. Everyone on Caxton Street was wearing a retro jersey. So I thought, what better way to wrap up Magic Round than to rank every single retro jersey that I could find in the first 2 or 3 links on Google. Disclaimer, I did not search very hard. I went on the NRL store and then I went on about 2 more because I couldn't find Henny Penny. This is just what I found and there's a lot of them, so I didn't look much further. We're changing it up. The pyramid behind me, as you can see, is gone. It was on this wall right here. But we are going to do a tier list. My friends, join me. So the tiers that we have are top tier, Henny Penny. Enough said, the best jersey ever made. Next up, we've got Bring Back the Bears, something we can all agree is a good take. Then we've got Good for Her. This is like, I don't hate it. It's more good than it is bad, but I probably wouldn't pay $140 for them, which, might I say, is the price that most of these retro jerseys are going for. That is an obscene amount of money for a retro reprint. This is why I will never buy a house. Next up, we've got Meh. This is just bang on, middle ground. Wouldn't write home about it, but also don't have anything negative to say about it. Then we've got Dargans. This is shit, but like kind of funny shit. Shit, but still makes you smile. And then finally, we've got Disgusting.
Well, there's fucking money, yes. Disgusting.
Worst thing you've ever seen in your life. Let's begin. We're starting with a controversial one. First up, we've got the Wars. Are they Bring Back the Bears? Are they Henny Penny? I'm going to put a Henny Penny. We're starting off strong. Also, by the way, I didn't write down what years any of these are, so we're just going with my description of them. Next, we have the Paramount Shirts Newtown Jets kit. I'm going to put this in Good for Her. Oh, this is a good one. Cash Converters is going straight up the top. Next up, we've got New South Wales Origin. This is the only one on the website. I can't remember what year it is, but it's the wizard one that everyone wears. It's going in Bring Back the Bears. Next up, we've got the Bears 78. I don't hate it, but we're going to put it in Meh. Then we've got the first Cowboys shirt on this ranking. It's going in Meh. Do you have anything to say for yourself? You have anything to say? The Doggies 1980, it's going straight in the Dargans, I'm sorry. I know I have slandered this team a lot when it comes to their jerseys, but God, do they do a good retro. Fins up, it's going straight in Henny Penny. I don't even remember what year this is. It's the Pepsi one. It's one of many that is going to end up in Henny Penny. Next up, we've got a very old Panthers. It's going to go in Meh. It could go in Good for Her. Actually, I'm going to put the Cowboys in Good for Her and I'm going to put this in Meh. Oh, we've got our first night. Perhaps a hot take, but the Stockland jersey is in Bring Back the Bears for me. It's not a god tier shirt in my opinion. Oh, the Balmain Tigers. This is a great one. It's going straight in Bring Back the Bears. It's not the best Tigers shirt we've ever seen, but it's definitely up there. Next up, we've got the Panthers. This one is going in Bring Back the Bears. It is an all-time classic for me. Absolutely love it. The Dargans Penfolds. Not going in the Dargans. Going in Good for Her. Oh, the Knights have had some pretty horrific sponsors in their time. I know everyone doesn't like the NIB, but for me, the BP it is an eyesore. It's going straight in Disgusting. Sharks Powers. It's going in Meh for me. It doesn't really do anything for me. I'm sorry. I love the Sharks. I love their current shirt. This just doesn't do it for me. If you know me at all, you know there is one place that I am officially banned from, and that is the Gold Coast, because I love nothing more than to slander the Gold Coast for having horrific shirts. But today, my dear friends, I come bearing an apology for the Gold Coast. If you are the Gold Coast, listen up. If you are not the Gold Coast, keep scrolling. This video is not for you. I would like to issue a formal apology to the Gold Coast because the Gold Coast Seagulls, they really turned up. The Tuies, it is going, dare I say it, I think it's got to go in Henny Penny. Next up, we've got another Panthers Dada uniforms. It's going in Dargans for me. It doesn't really do anything. We're going to quickfire here. We have the Cows. That one will go in Meh Dargans, Meh Dargans, Dargans. Bunnies VIP is going It's got to go meh, I think. I don't hate it. It could be worse, but it's also not a highlight for me. I hate to give it to the Chooks, but this one's got to go straight into good for her. They just have good colours. It's easy for them. Manly, this one, Manly, more like manly. See what I did there? Another team I love to hate, we have Para. This one is giving front office staff shirt vibes. I hate it. Disgusting. Ooh. A correction. I'm going to bring this Roosters one down to meh because we're going to put Samsung in good for her. Oh, another God tier shirt. Smith's Chippies. It's going straight to the top, baby. This is an all-time favourite for me. Incredible. Oh, speaking of going straight to the top, another one that's going straight to the top for me is the Tigers 1996. Oh, incredible. This Glebe one, it's just a rugby shirt. It's going Dargans. Oh, perhaps one of the most gorgeous shirts the Penny Panthers have ever done. It's 96, baby. It's going straight to the top. I feel like I may be being a bit too generous with these votes, but can you blame me? I just love a retro kit. Obviously, KFC Dolphins is going straight up, fins up, baby. That's just a rugby shirt. It's going there. Perhaps one of the few nice things you will ever hear me say about Melbourne Storm. But this away jersey, it's going to bring back the Bears. I really like it. The Chooks, again, are going in good for her. Perhaps the only Dolphins shirt I don't like on this list has to be Village Motors. But it's going to go in Dargans. I don't hate it. Oh, Henny Penny. Oh, the best chips in the world, the best jersey in the world. It's going straight to the top, baby. The milk and the white, for me, I think is only good for her. Perhaps a hot take. Sound off in the comments if I'm wrong. Not the milk. But this Raiders one, I really get around. The Magpies with the black and white. Oh, bring back the Bears. Bring back the Magpies. Perhaps the only nice thing I will ever say about Parramatta. But the famous one, it really does it for me. I'm going to put it in good for her. It's not quite bring back the Bears. Would I be caught dead in a Para shirt? No. But if I was, it would be this one. The South's KLG, boring, boo, tomato, disgusting. Queensland's Origin, I don't hate the shirt, but it's got to go in disgusting on principle alone. Perhaps it's just styled really well in this photo, but the Cows? I was unfamiliar with your game. Eels Hardy era, more like I Hardy tried. It's going in Dargans. Next up, we have the Tigers 2000. If this list has taught me anything, it's that the Tigers used to have really good shirts. That's going straight in Bring Back the Bears, to be quite honest with you. Then we've got the Sharks. I like this one marginally better than the Powers one, just because I don't love the red logo. So this is going to go in good for her. Oh, the Bears. This one's going straight to the top. This is an all-time for me. Absolutely love it. It is so good that it is above Bring Back the Bears. I liked the away version of this, but the Storm home, it's going to go meh. It's better than what they're doing now, but I still can't really get around it. Next up, we've got Manly. I actually don't mind Manly in the white, but I don't think I can quite put it in Bring Back the Bears, so I think it's going to be good for her. And last but not least, we have the Bronx. They're going to go in good for her. I don't hate it, but I feel like they've had better shirts that they could have given us. Do they exist and they just went on the first page of Google? Perhaps. Sue me, I didn't do my research. In summary, here are the shirts that made Henny Penny status. First up, DB Bitters era was. I cannot stress to you how many times it took me to spit out that damn sponsor name. Then we have Western Reds Cash Converters. We have the Dolphins Pepsi. We have Tui's era Gold Coast Seagulls. We have South's Smith's Chips. We have 96 Tigers. We have 95 Panthers. We have the KFC Dolphins. We have the North Sydney Bears sponsored by North Leagues. And of course, the namesake, we have Henny Penny. This has been my ranking. If you disagree with me, feel free to sound off in the comments, but just know, I don't actually care. Let me know what I should rank next.